Привіт, друзі! Погнали далі проходити нашу ігрульку. Дальше нам попасть на свадьбу с помощью кузнеца Радувана. Чи як там правильно? Так, що, песика я не знаю, як ми будемо спасати того. Ну, погнали. Так, вообще. Чистюля. Да. Так. Тут, я так понял, здесь кузнец. Можна не викапелюватися, знімати оці всі наші... А ні. Тут і куди? Штанішки треба. Просто штанішки можна. Так. Так теж норм. Так. Защиту якусь дає. Какой Дахов.
Greetings to you.
Здорово. Не.
What can I do for you?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience would come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
О, ёлы-палы. Так, параметры настройки графики. Так. Все правильно. Так. Доказать. А де... Открыть. Сталь. Так. Охотничий тесак.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the bellows.
Так.
What's the matter with you, Henry? You can't forge anything in a cold furnace.
Давай. Диви, краснеет.
You can tell the temperature by the color. but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out.
Так. Удерживая...
See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
Так. Наковальня.
Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
Раз, два, три. Раз, два, три. Раз, два, три.
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Так,
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time.
Warhorse.
Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. Bloody hell, what's the hold up? I've shown you this part. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. See that? Besides the spark, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. That's the ring you want. Sparks. That's the stuff. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
ого. What the fuck? Качество 3.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up. And by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere, if your forging's going to be even. The main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
Why should I forge evenly?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it. You'll just fuck it up. But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea neither. You'd end up working unevenly. The best thing to do is aim each strike next to the one before.
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed. And you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody'll steal them.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Так. Сын кузнеца. Так. Чертежи. Чертеж выучить. А ну-ка. Блин. Вот ж напасть. Там же была карта. Угу. Выучить. Чертеж. Так, говорить.
What are you here for, friend?
There's a couple more things I'd like to ask about smithing.
Ask away.
Thanks.
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semine, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semine and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semine that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semine.
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long, but these days I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semine wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semine's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
All right, I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
Так. Пропавший воз. До речі, де моя собачка? Мене це більш тривожить, якщо чесно. Спуститися вниз. До чого? Ну ладно. Так. Так, а куда топать-то? Желе. Так. Чё-то я не понял. А куда-то миссия делась?
Piece of shit. What would you like?
Can I ask you about that cart?
What is it you need?
Have you any idea which way they...
There's only one road to Semine that can take a cart.
Semine.
But I've got a...
All right.
Time's wait.
Де тут Семен? Желе. Тахо. Иди ищи. Пошли. Чё мне вообще пофиг. Так, одеваемся теперь. Набор броника. Спасибо. Так. Инструкция сохранится. Игра сохранена. Все, супер. Так, одеваемся. Кожаный. Чё? Простой. Ну ладно. Вот, что мне еще. Перстень самосвета. То есть мыться. Все, без крови. Да, без крови. Все, по дороге. Так, эта тропинка туда ведет. Туда и ведет. Так, я задыхаюсь, все штуки. Так-то лучше. Так, идем на
So hungry I could eat a horse.
голодный. Кажи, що голодний. Сырка схавать. Опа. Все. Сытость ушла.
What's that?
О,
Fuck off before I kill you. I'll show you.
ой-ой-ой. Ой-ой-ой. Ты чё, говно? Сюда.
Do it.
Давай. Так, ему защита ломата.
Show your stuff.
Ух ты ж, ёб! Сюда. Ага. Ага. Давай. Диви,
Show
задихайся.
your stuff. Do it. want?
Давайте винесемо вже всю дурь.
Show your stuff.
Ага. О! Що за бред? У нас 21 болт.
Fuck off.
Ух. Що?
To hell with you. Show your stuff.
О, іди сюди. Ти що?
Do it.
Ага.
Show your
Опа,
stuff.
ладно, говно. По башці получаю. Дурень. Так. Пизда? По башці.
Do it.
Башка. Сюда. Фух. Пошел. По башке. Уже больно.
Take that.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
What do you want?
На. Майже.
Show your stuff.
Получай же, скільки в тебе хп, говно. О. ХП-шок-то немає. Біжи. Біжи. Де ти? Так. Так.
Kiss your ass goodbye.
Біжи, біжи, біжи. Витягуй. Зараз здохну. Опа. О май гот. О! Капюшон нищего. Ух, наколенники. Выбираем. Ставим нет. Сыр. Хорошее. Покупить. Щит. Охотничий тесак. Заберем зараз свою оружку. Все, тепер це наше логово. Можна і поспать. Вот, нашли все, что им нужно. Так. Боевой меч. Рыцарский меч. Стоит. Ну, я мечик. Так. Что? 48. 6. Ну, це получше боевой меч. Так. Есть котла. Ну давай, хпшка, заживай. Ну и все, блин. Ломаем. Сложно. Бля. І ключа не було. Спать. Да ёлы-палы. Ну, по-любому ключ має бути. Де цей трупак? Все, нема? Так, шапель. Трохи стоїть. Немає. О май гад. Не открою. Что за меч? В крови. Ничего, значит, же наш лагерь. Сложно. Всё. Покушали и спать. Треба сотка хп. Настя, там низ будет. Вот. Что есть? Ну вот. Темноти, коли йде ніч. Перший раз. Ну, зараз слуха недалеко. Де? Факел. А, факел є. Ну що, погнали. Так, нам куди? Нам сюди. Слуха. Ёлы-палы. Чего? А чё? пошли. А тут що за селуха? Це те саме селуха. А, ти ж... Так, буває. Стоп. Это типа частная собственность. Или еще. Так. Оу, Опа. Тут что там? Сортирчик. Шо? Продолжаем приключения. Така галявня. О, тут тільки цілувайся. Ого. Не, кость. Хай буде? Хай буде. Це що за замочок? Міні-замок. Так, по болоту. Красота. Неземна. Я посмотрим. Ну, замок так. Ты кто? Чё? А, крепость. Понял. Так. Ну окей. Значит, валом. Жестик. Так, раз ми вийшли, можна зарядити наш арбалетик. Все, в бой. Погнали. Так, кстати, тут конюшество. Мусики пришли. Тут тоже село есть. О май гад. Сюда треба тоже топать. Еще.
Greetings to you.
Да. Де гніздо? А болт? Где болт? Я в шоке. Ого. Коник. Не пугаем. А що, сесть не может? Ой. Ладно. Так, ладно. Якось ми наверх. Так. Ну, сюди і піднімемося. На пролом. Вообще через лес ты лучше. Открыть. Ого. 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 Открыть. Прикол. Ох, не прикол. Ого.
They were von Bergov's men. Judging by the colors, they must have lured them into a
Кого?
trap.
Обычная стрела, ёлы-палы. Гроши, ну блин. Дешевое вино. Коник. Так. Похвалить.
Come here.
Ну, але типа. Так. Спешиться. Ну нащо йому коник? Правда? Так, кишки уже. Боевой арбалет. Ёлы-пал, 70. Ніхто не знає, що це вибрали. Репутація не пише, що 0. Щит може. Не щит паліну брати. Викинуть. Все. Боевой арбалет. Боевой арбалет. Вау! Все, погнали. Есть. У нас есть. Ой. Так.
God!
Так, що ми тут відкрили? Посмотрим.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Так, вони вмить бузю. Можна. Наконец. Що тут є? Що за пересуну? Ага. Ну, нічого не інтересного. Це не той силуха, яку ми шукали. Куда, коні?
Yes?
Так, я думаю, нам жопа не буде законіти.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Та не гани. Ситость. У нас що є? Сир? Сесть. Все против. И потом палит туда, куда? Сюда. Это что такое? Коровки. 7.
Good to see you.
Нам походу сюда.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just
Мужики
been
бухают.
with my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. So aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Я не слуга.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Ой,
Look, I'm
я
not
ще
from
воно
here.
приніс.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you free.
Що їм бащить?
You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella
Що
doesn't
будемо бити
know
йому
how to
морду?
behave toward his betters.
Пацики
The
нариваються.
old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Жопа говно. Ох, пацики, дівчатка.
We better fight.
Ну да, іди сюди.
Bad luck.
Ой-ой-ой. Опа. Опа. О, лошок. О, який дрищара. Не. Пропустив, ну нічого. Диви. Сюда. Сюда.
Come on. Oh, you wee bastard.
The devil's name is fucking going on here.
Це хто волає?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Granddad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
О, наривається до старшого.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What a bit that way?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me.
Да.
Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yechin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone.
Проблемы
What we
происходят.
bought only last week.
Надо те купить, те купить.
Enter!
Ходи.
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir,
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
З якої сторони прийшли?
I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
so-
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
Коротше, будемо їхати
What about
шукати
Henry here,
зараз.
sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced. And your son
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us
Такий
down.
важний.
Thank
При
you,
мені
sir.
таку фігню розказує, типу, що там пани такі модні були. Крутеліки.
So, lad, you're going with us. I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah,
Я буду рад вам помочь.
I'll be glad to
конечно.
help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
Нет.
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big
Я
for
вже
that,
не
ain't
пішком,
you?
як коня
And
стелю.
I'm a bit too old.
You've got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
Що за бред?
No, that's all.
Ні, коротше, їдемо
But
зразу.
we should get going.
My thoughts exactly. Off to the courtyard then.
Так. То есть мы... А там что? Чувствую. Ой, ладно, палим. Все.
Careful.
Дверь закрываем. Джентльмены. Куда? І ти взять коня. Кстати. Я бачив відос. Тут мій кінь єсть. Сливка?
Wait, that's my pebbles. My girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond.
Моя лошадь. Так.
What can I do for you? That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
She's my horse. I rode in on her from Ratai, in the retinue that was attacked down by the pond.
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this one just happens to be the one you already own.
No.
Does it have your brand? It does not. So you are out of luck.
Look, you know they attacked an entourage by that pond, right?
I heard about it. That news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Well, he did, aye.
So it's not entirely impossible she belonged to me.
Maybe not impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Maybe so. All right, I'll give her to you. But you owe me one. Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle for her.
Хорошо. Что это
You're
такое?
gonna miss that one.
Ты нашел друга. Сесть верхом. Ну, ты моя хорошенькая. Похудеть.
Come here.
О, кстати, коню. Можна щось купити з тебе?
Whoa!
Сідло якесь, я не знаю. Понял?
What do you want here? Why'd you barge?
Торгувати.
I'll have a look at the...
Хочеш... Чу. Триста. І що це дешманське? Пражське седло, 172. А скільки в мене бабла вообще? 268. Фігня повна. Где? Продать. Що я можу продати? Никак. В мене є село.
Take care then.
Пошел.
Thanks for nothing.
В мене є седлишко. Посмотреть лошадь. Сливка. Так. Ускорить смешно похвалить.
Come here.
Як надіть? Кстати, що це таке? Це в мене? Що це дає? 400 бабла. Кстати, да. Очечи. Куда его накинуть можно? Як накинуть? Х на лошадь. На лошадь. На лошадь. Так. Что за бред? В смысле на лошадь? Сумка. Лошадь. Понятно. Все. Самое главное, что я конь.